All right, when you start a new project in Microsoft Publisher, and I guess I should show you how to get to Microsoft Publisher first. You would hit the window key on your keyboard, and you get the window key, and then you'll see a thing, Microsoft Publisher. And I would go ahead and you can look through and see if there's any templates that you want to use. But it might be just as useful to just go ahead with a blank one, and you can go to Insert, and you can add a border if you wish. And I would go with the frame. So we'll just hit that button. And there's probably easier ways to do this, and I will probably be Googling them and trying to figure them out. But anything, whatever you choose, do you see this little faint blue line all the way around here? It has to go inside the little blue line because that's what's going to print. So if you don't have the blue line anymore, it essentially means that it's off your paper. I don't know why, it's just the way Publisher works. So let's just say, for example, this is how this is going to work. I'm going to, I guess, try to do a text box. I don't know, I'm not very good with Publisher. So anybody that wants to figure this out, go for it. And we might need Mr. Conrady's help because he was having his kids do this before you guys. Because why is I'm calling it Thanksgiving publication is what I'll call it, I guess. But if you can come up with a better title than that, that would be great. And I can't even see what I'm writing here. So I just don't want to make this video too long. Essentially, the whole purpose of this was to show you how to save. The big thing about Microsoft Publisher is that it's very picky about how you save it. Very, very picky. You go to Review, check spelling. You have to save it every single day as something new. So if I work on this today, I'm going to need to save it as Publication 1. And if I work on it tomorrow and I add stuff to it, I need to save it as Publication 2. And the next day I work on it, Publication 3. And because it's so persnickety, you're going to save it in two places for me. The first place you're going to save it, you're going to go File, Save As, and you can save it to your OneDrive. And I already have a folder named Thanksgiving, so I'm going to save it in my folder called Thanksgiving. I'm going to call it, since this is stuff I had saved last year, 2015 Publication 1. And I'm going to hit Save. So it's saved onto my OneDrive. Now, like I said, last year kids had some work that for some reason got lost. So I want you to save it in one other place. So File, Save As, go to your computer, and then go to your desktop. And every single one of you has a folder like this with your name on it. That's very, very special. So I'm going to have you open your folder with your name on it, and you can create a folder in here if you want. You can create a new folder and call it Language Arts 2015 if you want, or whatever. But no matter what, you're going to call it Publication 1. Hit Save. Now let's just say, for the sake of pretending and whatever, let's say I come back to it tomorrow. And I come back tomorrow and I decide in my OneDrive that I need to work on this some more. So let's pretend that I'm going to, I am going to put my stories in. Okay, so I've worked on this a little bit. I spent my period working really hard, the whole class hour, everything's great. File, Save As, I'll put it in the OneDrive first. So you're always going to need to save yourself some extra time during class, and we're going to call it 2015 Publication 2. And I'm going to save it here, and then I'm going to save it because I want to be safe and I want to have some little bit of insurance. I'm also going to save it in my computer. I'm going to go to desktop. Oopsies. I got to go to desktop up here. Go into my folder, 2015 Publication 2, save. Now if you look, just to be on the safe side, well, so now every day you're going to save it just like I just told you. And you have to do it that way. All right? I don't want anybody to cry to me and say, oh, my work didn't save. Wah, wah, wah. I'm going to say, well, you should have saved it 2 places. Start over. All right? So good luck. May the force be with you.